Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've got a ukulele to review. Just a new one that I just got today, showed up on my doorstep, so I'm kind of excited about it. And I thought I'd share my thoughts on it. First instrument for me of this type, it's a ukulele obviously, and it's an Enya Nova U. So I don't know if you've seen these or not, but really kind of a cool idea. They're part carbon fiber, part polycarbonate. So really light. What I was looking for was a travel ukulele, something that I could take on my sailboat with me and not worry about getting wet, or didn't want to take an expensive ukulele with me if it gets a little bit banged around or whatever. I'm not going to be quite as concerned about it. So I got this. This one is a concert size. And I gotta say, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but I figured, hey, for the price, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Anyway, pleasantly surprised. Here's the instrument. It's the one in the center. So it's a travel style instrument, okay, and it's very narrow. It's about a 2-inch body depth on it, as opposed to something that's a little bit more standard like the Kala here. That's a standard full-size tenor. Okay. In concert, I normally play a tenor, like the Kala size one there you've seen on my other videos, I'm sure. This is, just to give you a little bit of perspective, this is a soprano. And so the difference is basically this one has a 13-inch scale length. The concert is in between the tenor and the soprano. This one has a 15-inch scale length, and this one has a 17-inch scale length. So that's what the instrument looks like. But here's what it came with. And again, this was, I paid like $100 for this, Canadian. So in the States, I think they're about 80 bucks. But it comes with the instrument. It comes with a case. It comes with basically everything you need. Little capo here, and that goes in the little bag here so that you don't scratch things up if you put your capo into the case. Comes with extra strings. It comes with a strap, matching strap color, and it's a really neat little case. Like it's not hard shell, but it's not soft shell either. It's kind of halfway in between. Very nicely done. It even has a little sort of a backpack strap. I don't know if there you go. The light's picking that up. So you can sling it over your shoulder and carry it with you wherever you want to go. If you're going to the cottage, or you're out for a hike somewhere, or going on the boat like I'm going to, it'll be great for that kind of thing. So let me get the ukulele out here, and I will just show you a little bit more about it. Put this down here. Oopsie. There we go. Let me get my chair. Okay. So, a few things about the instrument. Again, this is a concert size, scale length. So, it's actually quite a nice size at concert. I think I have a couple of concert ones now. But the nice thing with the concert is that little bit smaller. It still has kind of best of both worlds in some respects. Like, it still gives you that sort of a bright soprano kind of a sound, but it's still large enough. Like, you'll find the tenor, one of the things I like about the tenor size is that it has a little bit more room for your fingers. I come from a guitar background, so again, I just find that a little bit more comfortable to play. But the concert works really well. Also, if you're getting your first instrument as a ukulele, concert's actually a pretty good way to go. You're not really gonna outgrow it or kind of wish you'd have gotten this one or wish you'd have gotten that one. Soprano or tenor. You're kind of right in the middle, and yeah, I think you'll be pretty pleased with it, particularly for starting out. So this instrument, very neat. I got the white one. This is available in white. It's available in black, red, pink, It's available, I think, in a couple of other colors. There's one that's like a seafoam green kind of a color as well, which is kind of cool. Sort of has that 50s and 60s vibe about it. Anyway, I went with the white one, and the reason is that I liked the way the sound hole and the nut and the saddle and the fingerboard provided a bit of nice contrast. So anyway, I went with that. A couple of the cool things with this, it's got a set of strap buttons already on it, so you don't have to worry about putting those on if you like to play with a strap. Geared tuners, they're not enclosed, but still very nice. They have a real nice solid feel. I just strung the instrument up for the first time, or rather tuned it up for the first time when I got it this afternoon, and they feel really nice, really smooth. No sort of grinding or nothing loose that it's, you know, it's letting itself go, and untuning from that standpoint. Body shape wise, I don't know if you can see it here or not, but it's sort of a turtleback here, which I'm sure adds more to the sound, also to the strength of the instrument as well. It feels very, very solid. Offset sound hole here. And the cool thing with this is that when you're playing it, and I'll play it a little bit here for you, but as you're playing it, you're getting that instant feedback right from here. It just, and I think that's one of the things I like about it is you get that that sound. It's almost like having a monitor right there. Very nice. But basically everything on the instrument is carbon fiber or plastic. It's a mix. I think it's about a 30% carbon fiber, 70% what they call polycarbonate. But everything, like even the frets, everything. The nice thing is when you run your hand up and down here, on a lot of, you know, less expensive instruments that are made out of wood, you're going to find you're going to end up with some fret overhang, especially if they dry out at all and they get really sharp. This is never going to happen with this because humidity isn't going to affect this instrument at all. So very nice and smooth. You can get way up the neck if you really want to, with the cutaway, of course. It's got the strings here. You don't have to tie them on. Okay, very simple to change your strings with this sort of an arrangement. And just a nice smooth, like you can't see any, I'm going on about this, but I'm really impressed with it. You can't see any joints. There's no blemishes in the finish. And this is the first instrument that I've bought that I haven't sat down and played first in a store, for obvious reasons, the way that things are right now. I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. Ordered it up from Amazon, and it came in, and somebody had tuned this before they sent it because it was very close to being in tune. And I mean, it's 15 below outside today, and again, it didn't seem to bother it. And the strings I think are still stretching in, but I'll just play a little bit here for you. It's just nice, like it for finger picking, and it's got a good volume to it. It's, you know, it's not going to be probably as full as some of your, you know, full-sized instruments, maybe a tenor with a, you know, a deeper body like the Kala or some of the other ones I've got. But you know, for a narrow-bodied instrument like that, wrong with that. I'll try and drive it a little bit more. think I like it a little bit better for the softer stuff. But even that, I mean, you can still play it fairly loudly. Pretty nice. You know, I'm not gonna say it's gonna equal up to something that's like a higher end solid wood instrument, but again, you're talking about maybe a quarter or a fifth of the price of some of the other stuff that's out there. Nice fret markers here. There's none on the sides. They don't have side markers on here. But these, one thing I noticed is these are pretty large, and with the white being on the black like that, you can really pick it up and from here. So you've got a good idea where you're at. Pretty nice. Anyway, just thought I'd share that and take a look. It's an Enya Nova U is the model, the Nova U, and so far pretty happy with it. Anyway, I'm gonna play it a bit, and maybe I'll put it on some of the other videos as well when I do a little play along or a tutorial. Okay, anyway, that's it for tonight. Have fun.